Hi everyone, my name is Piterpakulski. Today we will continue building financial model for a bakery. So we continue modeling small businesses, and today we will be focused on the payroll. So this will be quite a simple task. Please like, share, subscribe. You can order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, we will give you the link to the playlist where I will be keeping all these tutorials. And when I finish this model, I will place all the links on tutorials in the description of this video as well. So you may watch all tutorials absolutely free from scratch, from the first one till the end. So I hope you will enjoy it. So first of all, let's briefly run through what we did before during previous tutorials. So we have at this moment two tabs in our model. So we have a unique rule that all inputs are colored with this blue color. All other cells are formulas, so we are not touching them during scenario modeling. So we are setting up the inputs only in blue cells. So first of all, we are setting up the first year of our time horizon for our model. Then we create the list of products, breads, cakes, and so on. So we can switch on and off different breads, cakes, and so on from calculations. This is the sales plan monthly. These are global and local coefficients for scenario play for the sales plan. This is the price. We have global coefficients and local coefficients for pricing. These all will be needed during scenario modeling many steps ahead. Here we have 5 types of customers. We are allocating the revenue between these types of customers. We set up the average check for each type of customer. We can switch them on and off to see what will be the cash flow statement with or without different types of customers. Then we are talking about the ingredients to cook all our products. So this is the list of ingredients. This is the price per unit of ingredient. We can switch them on and off. We have global and local coefficients for ingredient prices to make us see what will happen if ingredients the cost of ingredient will grow or decrease, what will happen with simple, discounted payback period, many steps ahead. Then on this tab we are talking about the recipes. So here from top to the bottom we have the list of products. From left to the right we have the list of ingredients, and here we type the consumption of this or that ingredient to bake 1 unit of this or that bread, cake, and so on. So for example, to produce 1 unit of bread type 1, we need just a second. We need, for example, 5 units of ingredient number 1, and we need, for example, 8 units of ingredient number 15 to bake 1 unit of bread type 1. So here we specify the natural consumption of ingredients to bake 1 unit of product, this or that product. So we have a huge list of So then we specify when we start
operating activity, year and month when we get the first revenues. Then we are setting up how fast we are reaching the target revenues from the first month of operating activity. We can do it in details for each type of customer specifically. Then we are modeling fixed costs. We are setting up the typical year, and inside this typical year from January to December we're specifying the costs, the fixed costs for different items. So these are the articles of fixed costs, and these are the expenditures. We have local and global coefficients for fixed costs. We can switch them on and off from calculations here. So this all will be needed during scenario modeling. And now we are moving to the payroll. So first of all, this block will be very simple. So here I will place position name. So this will be, let's say, position 1. So this will be the list of positions. Then salary per person per position. Then we have the next column will be amount of people on this position. Then we will have totals. So let's name this will be a new block of inputs. So this will be the salary. For example, this would be $2,000 per person on this position. This will be amount of people on each position. Here we have the totals. So these are the inputs. So I'm coloring these inputs with our specific color, unique color, which goes with all our inputs. Then I will add local and global coefficients, for example. So for example, local coefficient, then global coefficient, so this will be percentage format. This will be a global coefficient. Now, for example, I would like to switch on and off different positions from calculations. So all this stuff I will need later during scenario modeling. So this is the input. I'm coloring it with blue. So now we will place payroll final. So what we will do, we will take this value, multiply it on this value, multiply this value. In this case we are freezing completely this cell, and then we are multiplying on this cell. Then I'm pressing enter. So for example, if I want to increase specific salaries on 20%, I can do it here. If I want to increase all salaries, for example, on 40%, I can do it here. Or decrease salaries on 20%, I can do it here. Or for example, I would like completely switch off these people from calculations and see what will happen with cash flow, simple, discounted, payback period. So in this case, everything is ready for future scenario modeling. Now I need to put these values into the timeline. So I'm copying the timeline. So here I will put the list of positions from top to the bottom. And now I will press equals, then I will take these values that we've calculated, freeze the column and multiply it. Now I will go to the timeline, to the block of timeline. So I can see the project. We have the line 0, 1, 1, 1. So 1 means that we do have operating activity at this moment. 0 means that we don't have operating activity at this moment. And then I put this cell here and freeze the line. Then I'm pressing enter. Now I will extrapolate this formula to the bottom and to the right. So now we can see how our how our payroll appears in November 2023. So these lines will go to the cash flow statement. These are expenses, so we are marking these expenses with red color. So for example, if I want to switch it off, for example, I can do it like this. I can, for example, increase it, decrease it. I can, for example, take 20% for specific salaries, or increase, for example, double some positions. So I can do it very quickly. And what is valuable, for example, if we would like to displace the project, for example, to February, for example. So we can see how revenues are starting from February, direct costs are starting from February, fixed costs are starting from February, and payroll is starting from February. So everything is, so we can build scenarios very quickly, easily. So this was the story about payroll. Like, share, subscribe. You can also order financial models from scratch for your unique business ideas. We can help you with that. At the end screen of this video, I'll give you the link to the playlist where I will be keeping all these tutorials, and when I'm finished with this model, I will place all the links in the description of this video as well, so you may watch all tutorials absolutely free from the first one till the last one. So thank you guys for watching, see you next videos, thank you and bye.